nice hot shower. And I don't know about where y'all live, but where I live, it's getting very, 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 very cold very fast. And today was extremely windy. In summer, I take hot showers, but not as hot as when I take them in the winter. I just use boiling hot water. Like, it's probably not good for me, but so I got robbed again in the span of like 3 months. I've gotten my wallet pickpocketed out of me twice, and the first time that it happened 2 months ago, a month ago, and I was with a friend, and we were in a very popular part of Barcelona. We were in a place that's very touristy, and now I know it's very known for having pickpocketers there because there's a lot of tourists. And I guess I looked like a tourist because I was speaking in English, even though we could both speak in Spanish. We were crossing a big street, and I was wearing my tote bag. Like, I was wearing a tote bag that doesn't have a zipper on it. So you could say you could easily put your hand in there and I wouldn't feel a thing from behind me. So I think that's what happened. As we got to the Bubbles Tea store, because we were heading to get boba, I opened my bag and I noticed that my wallet is not there. And that's when I realized, oh wow, I've been robbed. Like, someone has taken my wallet. And that was the first time I ever got robbed. No one has ever stolen from me until that day. And I cried for a good hour in front of my friend on the street. At the time, I was sad, angry, frustrated, just like a whirlwind of emotions. Of course, I was so angry at the person who robbed me. And I was so angry mostly at myself because I let my guard down. I don't go around the street thinking people are gonna rob me. I was raised to not really think about security in that way, like potential dangers. I've always been kind of safe, felt safe around everywhere I traveled, everywhere I lived in. And this was like my first taste of getting in some type of danger-ish. It wasn't, I mean, I don't know. I just noticed that this leotard, is that what it's called? Bodysuit has been here in the background for this entire time. Oh my god. So yeah, 2 weeks ago I got robbed again. And it was kind of under the same situations as last time. I was hanging out with my friends, again, speaking in English, but this time my friends did not speak Spanish, so I couldn't speak to them in Spanish. But we were in a very busy bus. There was a lot of people in the bus. My friends were kind of sticking to the glass door of the bus, of the exit, and I was just standing basically in the middle of this. This is the door, and I was standing in front of it, holding onto the pole and like letting people pass if they wanted to exit the bus. And in a moment, 2 guys were like wanting to get out, but they weren't getting out because the bus hadn't stopped yet. So I had 2 guys sandwich me, one behind me and one in front of me, like kind of taking over my spot. and like grabbing onto the pole that I was grabbing onto, but there was now no space to grab the pole onto. So I was just like being sandwiched in between these two men. And I was thinking to myself, and I was wearing a backpack. So this time my bag was not even up beside me, it was behind me. And not even thinking about it, I just like kept moving back and forth because of the motions of the bus. And I didn't have anywhere to grab onto, so I kind of like almost fell into the guy. And there I was saying, I feel really bad for like leaning on these two guys. And the man in front of me and behind me didn't think I could speak Spanish because I was wearing like a fluffy coat, kind of. Like my hoodie was like fluffy. And so I think I just like shoved my hoodie on his face. And then he was like, oh, he said something, he remarked something about, he said like, peluche, which means, it means like stuffed toy or something like that. I was wearing a very fluffy like hoodie, so maybe like that's why. And I was like, ooh. Anyway, we've reached the next station. The doors open. The guys get out. They're kind of rude. They're like, bleh. They get out, and 10 more minutes go by, and our stop comes. We get out of the bus. My friend behind me says, "Your bag is open," and I go, "What?" And the first thing I think about is, oh, it's just one of the weird flaps that my backpack has. It looks like it's open. And I turn around and my actual bag is open. And I go, oh, weird. That I remember closing it before I got onto the bus. I open my bag and I don't see my glasses case nor my wallet. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, for the first 10 minutes of the realization, I just kept saying, are you serious? This cannot be real. Are you serious? Like, this is not happening. And it did happen. I did get robbed again. And this time, my glasses case was gone too, which was really... But there's a silver lining into all this. The day after I got pickpocketed again, I got a call saying that they found my wallet and I should go pick it up in one of the metro stations here. Basically, the guy that robbed me took out my stuff and then threw it in a metro station. Today I went to pick up my wallet. Obviously, the cash money was not there, but at least I had some of my cards back, which is good. The second time I kind of felt numb to getting robbed. I didn't cry. Okay, I did cry, but it was more of like a sobbing cry, like a single tear went down my face. And it was kind of more like, okay, now seriously, like I have to keep my guard up. I cannot let this happen again. It's just because I'm not really taking care of my surroundings. I also was extremely mad again at the person who robbed me. I was like almost swearing at them. But then I got to thinking, you really have to be down bad, and you have to come to a really low point in your life to start robbing people and pickpocketing. Like, that's a very new low that I think is just sad. I just felt sad. After a couple hours, I felt sad for the person who robbed me, because this is what they do. This is what they want to do. Or maybe they don't even want to do it. Maybe because of the circumstances that they live in, they have to rob to live. So I just hope that the person that robbed me learned something as well as I did. Because second of all, they couldn't take out any money from my cards. I made sure to block them as soon as I realized, so they couldn't get anything out of that. They did get cash money, but so yeah, I just hope that the person that robbed me makes it through in life. I hope that the money they stole from me was put to good use. Hey, maybe they have like children and they can't afford to buy anything. So thinking of it that way, I kind of felt more calm in my situation, and I just realized the only person I could take my anger out of was on myself, but not really. But also yes, because this was the second time, so I should have put my guard up again. Moral of the story is, check your bag and put a lock in it or something. I don't know. Just be safe out there and know that people have their reasons to do stuff, but also their reasons shouldn't be the reason why you don't take care of your own stuff and your own self. Lessons with Marga.